The woodwork has been something I've enjoyed all along. My father did that, as did his father and his grandfather. In a way, the tools that you use in woodwork are not dissimilar, in fact almost identical to what you use in orthopedics. Orthopedic surgery was a hands-on activity with visible, palpable results. I've never seen a sodium ion. I know they exist, but I can't pick one up.
Harrelson's interest in orthopedic surgery was solidified as a freshman at Duke when wrestling and football injuries placed him as a patient of Doctors Leonard Goldner and Lennox Baker, respectively.
The work they did intrigued me. It was sort of my first introduction to hands-on medicine.
With a dual interest in pathology, Harrelson specialized in addressing musculoskeletal tumors.
And that sort of governed my practice from early on, and by the middle of my career, that was the bulk of my practice, that and dealing with patients with diabetic insensitive foot problems.
Harrelson arrived at Duke as an undergraduate student in 1957 and never left, except for 3 years in the U.S. Navy, where he worked as a flight surgeon.
I'm 76 years old, and it was 60 years ago that I came to Duke. So 60 of my 77 years have been spent at Duke, and it's been my life. I think I've made two major contributions at Duke. One is starting a musculoskeletal oncology program, which did not exist prior to that time. And the other is teaching. I taught classes in pathology for a number of years to medical students, and in fact in later years taught in the practice course, the sort of the how to be a doctor course for first and second year medical students.
His compassion as a teacher earned him the coveted Golden Apple Award from his students. In 2001, when he stopped his clinical practice, Harrelson became chair of the Internal Review Board for the next 13 years.
And nothing I did there ever bled, metastasized, got infected, or called me at night. So it was a pleasant change.
Harrelson has 3 daughters and 9 grandchildren, ranging in age from 7 to 23. Lynn, his wife of 42 years, died of breast cancer 12 years ago. In addition to woodworking, Harrelson likes to paint and garden.
Back in 2013, I went through a 4-month course through the county extension office called the Master Gardener Volunteer Program. So I volunteer regularly, covering the extension office, covering farmers markets, working in the community garden. It's nice to sit down on a summer or fall evening and for dinner, and everything on your plate is something you raised.
And yet, the modest Harrelson insists he doesn't have a green thumb.
I don't have a green thumb. I'm still learning.
However, if viewed under a fluorescent garden light, after 60 years at Duke, it's clear that Harrelson had good reasons for staying.
Duke has given me things that I'm not sure any other university would. Duke was the best fit for me, and I found no reason to leave.